And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome and good evening. We welcome you to our Monday night broadcast of the NBA here on 2K Sports with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. This is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines, we have David Aldridge reporting. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has shown over the years that he remains one of the most versatile stars in the league. He said, I pride myself on being effective on both ends. I try to do it all, play the right way, and just get lost in the game. I'll do everything I can to win. And guys, there's still not much he can't do with his combination of size and athleticism.
David, he clearly is a special talent, and his resume shows it. Thank you. Some talent for sure in the backcourt tonight. Greg, did it ever add anything for you playing across from another top-level guard?
No, it always raises the stakes, and you want to rise to that challenge. But in the end, it all comes back to winning as a team.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. The guard spots filled by Jackson and George. Morris at 4 with Ibaka at the 5. And it's Leonard in at the small forward. And for the Spurs, the guard pair, Murray and White. Young out there with Keldon Johnson. And it's Pirtle in at the 5, roaming the paint. So the Clippers win the tip. Jackson with it. Pass to George. And Pirtle sends it back. In the corner, Murray with it. Stolen by Jackson. And here comes Jackson, leading the fast break. And George kicks to Jackson. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Jackson's got the first bucket of the night, a three-pointer for the Clippers. Jackson against Murray. Shoots from the line. And too long on the shot. Well, it was the Clippers. Their last game, a loss to Houston. He's guarded by Johnson. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, this guy's a capable scorer from the interior. Marcus Morris adept at using that size and touch to his advantage.
Murray surveying the D. Pass to Pirtle. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 here to start off the game. To the paint. Can't hit that one. Good defensive work there by Young. For San Antonio, they've gone 0 of 3 from the field to start the game. He dishes it to Murray. From 10 feet out. Another shot. Pirtle trying to get open. And Young with the nice bucket inside.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
George against White. Now, here is George. Defense is right there. Off with the layup. For San Antonio, they've gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. And Doris, we know that Paul George has always been a solid passer, but his assist numbers have been trending up.
Yeah, he's been willing of late to take on more playmaking responsibilities. The skill set was there. It's just early in his career, they needed him to be the lead scorer. Now you're talking about a guy you've got to game plan against as a scorer and as a passer.
Now here's Jackson, following the miss by DeJounte Murray. George passes to Ibaka. From 18 feet away. And it's White missing. Murray with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Fires the 3. Gets that one to drop. First one of the game after 4 straight misses.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
I tell you, they were drawing a lot of iron from the perimeter. Couldn't get the threes to go down, and really the story of the game.
What was most disturbing to me was they didn't have a backup plan, right? The threes aren't falling. What do you do next?
With this stoppage in play, we have a chance now to show you which teams led the league in three-point percentage last year. The Clippers, number one.
You know, they went through stretches when they just didn't miss from beyond the arc. I mean, that carried them right to the top of that list.
Leonard looking around. Over Johnson. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
George against White. From the arc. And again, it's the Clippers missing.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Young finds Murray. Back to Young. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block. Young against Jackson. The feed to Leonard. Back to Jackson to end the drought. Tries again. And the layup good by Ibaka.
We know this about Serge Ibaka. This guy is a strong presence on the offensive glass. If you don't check him out, you're going to get hurt.
Murray with it. It's Ibaka picking him up. Murray, the pass to Pirtle. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. That's on Reggie Jackson. The Spurs shooting their first free throws here tonight.
Jakob Pirtle taking 2 shots.
Shooting two. No good on the free throw. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall. Talk about early expectations as a first-round pick.
Well, you know, everyone wants to see what you got. In reality, also, you want to see what you have against the best players in the world. So it'll take some time, though, to adapt to the speed of the game. But ultimately, it's about going out and competing.
He doesn't get the second one.
So how cool is it that Jakob Pirtle makes NBA history as the first ever Austrian-born player in the league? Doesn't matter what else he does in his career, he'll always have that distinction. That's cool. Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy, just struggling to make shots right now.
Here's White. Goes back up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Kawhi Leonard.
And a chance here to check out some stats for Derek White. How he performed last season. Averaged 15 points a game, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team. And it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
That free throw, no good.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. Last game for the Spurs, they picked up the W against the Wizards in Washington. Jackson with it, now guarded by Pirtle. Pirtle with the steal. Here's Johnson. That shot no good. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Here's Jackson. Rebound San Antonio. Young's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Murray against George. Murray, good. Murray's got 5.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that simply stated a terrific play.
Jackson misses.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Now here's Johnson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. The putback. The Clippers grab the miss. Outside Leonard. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Murray. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss. Young's got 8 rebounds in this game. White looking around. Over George. And it's White missing.
Boy, what a job defensively. You couldn't play that any better.
Here's Leonard. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Paul George will force you to stay balanced defensively because if you have a miscue, he will find the open guy.
Murray outside. Here's White. The rebound by Ibaka.
Not a single shot has gone down this period. It is the very definition of ice cold.
He's covered by Murray. Got a piece of it. Johnson in the corner. Outside White. Over George. Misses off the right iron.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Now here is George. After the miss from Derek White. San Antonio with the rebound. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Mental toughness on the road. The arena was rocking, but they just got down to business and never let up.
I thought what really stood out was how dominant they were on the offensive end. That was about as flawless as you could hope for.
Los Angeles is gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Murray against Jackson. Up top, Leonard. Jackson finds Ibaka. 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. That one's not going to go. And San Antonio will go the other way with it. Inside. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. White's got it all tied up now for the Spurs.
About time he got one to fall there before that 6 straight misses to start this one.
And the Clippers call time here.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. So for the Clippers. Now Kennard. No good on the shot.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one. Luke Kennard entered the league with a long history of success, both in the high school and collegiate levels. And this is a guy who I think still has a high ceiling.
Bledsoe finds Zubats. Walker against Zubats. And the rejection by Zubats. The pass to Batum. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And for Kennard, he was a standout player at a very early age.
Well, you can look no further at the state of Ohio and the scoring records he put up. Kennard outscored LeBron James's high school numbers. He has that kind of game where he can just take over with his shooting.
First free throw is good. And a guy like Nick Batum, all but written off, he went through a rebirth after joining the successful Clippers.
Right, you think about Nick Batum, he had to deal with so many injuries. You forget how complete a player he is when healthy. He showed just how important he can be for an elite team.
He hits both from the stripe.
This is about the last guy you want to send to the stripe right now. They keep fouling him, and he keeps making them.
Walker looking for an opening. And he drives in. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt. Clippers trail by 3. There's the steal. Here's Vassell. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Count that one. And an important part of every team's game. We'll look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
They've come out in attack mode on the defensive end. They've applied pressure and forcing turnovers.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
Now here's Bledsoe. And in that game with Houston, he did not play well. 6 to shoot. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. They push it up 4 on 3 to the wing right side. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Beginning to take charge of this game. This could be a crucial point.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
Kennard kicks to Bledsoe. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here is Forbes, guarded by Bledsoe. Outside, Walker. Back to Forbes. 58 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Fades and shoots. Misses off the left iron. Clippers trail by 8. Here's Mann. No good again that time. San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter. Doing well from long range.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Now, here's Kennard. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Passes to Zubats. Outside, Batum. Rebounded by McDermott. Here's Vassell. Unloads from 13. So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. It's the Spurs. They're up by 10. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. Well, Thaddeus Young, in his 15th season in the league, he's remained a key piece, and he breaks down what he brings to the table.
Going out there and being an energy guy, going out there and getting those extra possessions, going out there and scoring the basketball, just putting every aspect of the game into perspective and just playing through it.
Greg, there's an argument to be made that he was his most efficient in 2021.
I mean, just stuffing the stat sheet. Points, rebounds, assists, steals, blocks, you name it. Thaddeus Young, like he said, can do a little bit of everything.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the floor for San Antonio, they've got Doug McDermott, and it's Vassell in at the 2-guard. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Paul George has taken some heat in recent years. He says people get so caught up in what other folks think. I'm Paul George. I don't care to be anybody else. I am who I am. You love it or you don't. Simple as that. Guys, with his play on the floor, he has answered all of his critics.
He is certainly playing at an elite level. B.A., thank you. Now here's McDermott, following the miss by Eric Bledsoe. Shot clock at 6. Walker with it, and Batum picks him up defensively. Now here's Bledsoe. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Pass to Kennard. And here's Winslow. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. San Antonio leading by 10. Here's McDermott. Here's Collins. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Guys, they're looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
That'll go on McDermott.
That's his first personal
That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Kennard finds Batum. Collins with the block. Here's Vassell, defended by Batum.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Pass to Hartenstein. Back to Batum. The pass to Hartenstein. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Now here's McDermott, covered by Winslow. Here's Vassell, guarded by Bledsoe, just 4 to shoot. And here's Walker outside, and Winslow pulls it down. Clippers trail by 10. Batum with the ball. He's picked up by Collins. Walker the pass to Collins. Over Kennard. Shot by Collins, no good. The Clippers have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter. 0 for 5. And Batum kicks to Bledsoe. Dishes it to Winslow. Kennard on the wing. He's guarded by Collins. There's Winslow. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Walker throws it down.
And buckets like that have been hard to come by. Not the most exciting game. Both sides look way off in terms of their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
And the Clippers call time here. And you look at the 2021 draft class, just some unbelievable talent at the top.
I mean, Cade Cunningham, for me, probably is the consensus best player. But, man, you got guys like Suggs and Green and Kuminga with that rare athleticism. And how about Mobley? He really defines what a modern-day big is supposed to be. I mean, what more could you want?
Fans, your Spurs squad.
Teams changing it up here. On defense, the Spurs. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Thaddeus Young. Doris, you look at Marcus Morris, a very solid 3-and-D type of forward.
That's exactly right, because think about it, Morris, early in his career, there was a reluctance to shoot the range shot. He was more mid-range guy, but credit him for putting in the work. Now Marcus is a deadly three-point shooter, and he brings a size and physicality on the defensive end.
First one falls for him.
You know, there's a toughness and an energy about Marcus Morris that elevates any team he plays for. This guy is an incredible teammate.
Both good from the line that time. Spurs leading by 10. Murray outside. The shot, no good. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Here's George. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. White. Kawhi Leonard comes up with the rebound. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. George against Murray. Leonard inside. Just 5 to shoot. Trying to get open as Ibaka. Finds the hole for the second time from the floor. Now 2 for 5.
Really good job anticipating the rise and fire off the catch. Go ahead, Marcus Morris.
Murray outside. He kicks to Johnson. Passes it to Young. It's hauled in by the Clippers. And Leonard has it in the corner. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
Out to the right wing. Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. Jackson misses. San Antonio leading by 6. Pass to White. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him. To stop the drought, he lays it in. Pirtle's got his first bucket in this one.
Boy, getting his points the hard way. Jakob has to absorb contact and able to use his strength there.
Leonard on the wing. He's guarded by Johnson.
and they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
Young passes to Murray. White with it. Leonard picks him up. Stolen by Jackson. That is good, and the Spurs lead is cut down to just 6 points with the basket from Kawhi Leonard.
Well, speed, intelligence, touch. Kawhi Leonard has it all.
And San Antonio calls the first timeout of the game.
All right, look who's stepping onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Spurs. Let's squad.
Aminu comes in for Thaddeus Young. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Derek White. Zubac is checked in for Los Angeles. Mann comes in for George. Now here's Murray. He had 25 points in the win against the Wizards in Washington.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
Traps in the tray.
Well, the defense deserves to get burned. Absolutely no excuse for leaving him open.
And here's Leonard. He's coming off a 19-point game against Houston.
And it was a big game for him at the defensive end as well. He never stopped pressuring the basketball, coming up with one steal after another.
Here is Forbes. Kawhi Leonard making his last shot. 11 feet away. No good on that one. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And taken away by Johnson. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And it's Murray with the jam.
Agile play to get his hand in there and get the steal. Intelligent play to immediately start the break.
Jackson down low. He's covered by Murray. Jackson dishes to Leonard. And it's good for two. Leonard's got 10 points in the game.
Reggie Jackson.
Spurs leading by 7. Murray outside. Makes the shot. Basket number 4 this game. Brings him up to 4 for 9.
Well, this second quarter has proven to be a turnaround. This guy looking much more comfortable all of a sudden.
Jackson with it. He's coming off a 13-point game against Houston.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Now here's Jackson. Shot clock at 3. Puts up a 3. And he gets it back. Zubac against Aminu. Pass to Mann. The putback, and Ibaka is right there.
Oh, great production on the interior right now. 8 straight from inside.
Murray against Jackson. Now here's Murray. Tight defense on him. That shot, no good. Clippers trail by 7. Looking to end his cold spell. Jackson misses.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Aminu with the bucket.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And there's the pass to Mann. Now Leonard. Here's Mann. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Jackson, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
That's his second.
How about the confidence right now from Jackson? Not bashful at attacking and drawing attention from there.
First trip to the line for him here.
2 shots.
And he can't get the first one.
And Jackson certainly doesn't lack confidence. A speedy guard who can fill it up in no time.
And the Clippers making a change here. Johnson's checked in. And he sinks the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Forbes, the pass to Bates, Dion. Now McDermott. Passes it to Forbes. For the 3. And with the rebound. Clippers trail by 8. To the inside. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And one of those nights where Kawhi Leonard just decides, I'm going to take over.
Walker against Johnson. Walker goes in. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. With some arc. Johnson can't get it to go. Spurs leading by 6.
When I think of Ivica Zubac, I think about solid big man who is still young and developing. It's really a matter of him gaining confidence at this point.
Now here's Walker. Back to Forbes. That falls nicely that time from Walker. Walker's got 3 assists now in this one. Outside Jackson. The dish to Leonard. Down low. Here's Zubac. And the rejection by Collins. And he's able to get it back. Second shot opportunity. And no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them.
Yeah, the defender all over.
Keon Johnson. That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
The Spurs shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Lonnie Walker the 4th. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Spurs making a change here. Vassell's checked in. And so Walker nails both of them. And so it's Bledsoe. He brings it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Shot clock at 5. The Clippers need to get off a shot. Plenty of daylight on that shot.
Well, just an easy hoop, all set up by the passing instincts of Eric Bledsoe.
The clock runs out, and we're heading to halftime. Spurs lead by 7. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Here with Coach Greg Popovich. Pop, what do you think was the key to having such a strong first half?
played good D.
That was 4 words. Thanks, Pop. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? It's San Antonio out on top at halftime. They have a nice 7-point lead. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this lead.
And Kenny, let's get your thoughts on the Clippers.
Well, if they haven't given away so many possessions, check this out, Shaq. The score would look different, don't you think? I mean, we could talk about shot selection and defense and all that, but if you keep losing the ball, that matters most.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Checking out the group for Tyronn Lue to start the second half. The team leaders, George and Leonard, on the wing. Morris at 4, with Ibaka at the 5. And it's Jackson in at the point. Pass to Young. Good, nice job down low. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Boy, masterful work from Thaddeus Young. He's got such tremendous length down there.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, mid-range jumpers are something of a lost art these days, but they're still practiced by superstars like Kawhi Leonard. Coach Ty Lue said, why not work on the shots that teams are giving up? Down the stretch, mid-range shots win games, playoffs too. If you shoot it at a high clip, it's just as good as a 3 for me. Guys?
And they do shoot it at a good clip, and they rely on it quite a bit. David, thank you. Here's Murray, following the score by Serge Ibaka. Murray outside. From deep, Johnson. Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Ibaka's got rebound number 13 with that last one. George against Murray. George dishes to Ibaka. Misses in close.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
On the wing, Johnson. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Murray kicks to Pirtle. Here's White. Off target with his 3. Clippers trail by 7. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. And Pirtle sends it back.
Active defense from Jakob Pirtle. That's the key. When he stays active and alert, blocks are going to be there for him.
George against Murray. Kicks to Pirtle. Ibaka with some nice D.
All right, time now to pick it up. You're 1 for 4, and you certainly don't want to give your opponent momentum.
Offensive rebound. Jackson misses.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here. I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Pass to George. To the middle. Defended by Young. The rebound by the Spurs. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And after this game wraps up, they're off to Atlanta where they'll take on the Hawks. That'll be just one game played away from home for them. Murray, the pass to Young. Can they get it? Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Ibaka with the ball. Out guarded by Murray. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Makes it off the glass. Murray's got 11 points.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
I love the spirit he's shown tonight, particularly on the offensive end.
To me, he's just playing smart, efficient basketball, really helping his team hang around this one.
Now here's Murray. 11 points in the game. Good on the shot.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Outside Jackson. From 12 feet out. Hits the front of the rim and out.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
There's the pass to Murray. Back to Johnson. Another shot. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
We love to see him powering through the contact to get the bucket and one with a show of some strength.
First team. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for San Antonio.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Yeah, and one more stat that jumps out is their steal total. They have wreaked havoc on the defensive end.
Free throw, no good for Pirtle.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
To the paint. He's guarded by Johnson. And Pirtle pulls it down.
Well, that's just inconsistency from him, and it's happened all night, and it hasn't helped their cause.
Here's White. He gets that one. White's got the lead up to 14 now for the Spurs.
Oh, nice drive there to get to the bucket, using some of that terrific agility that he possesses.
Ibaka looking for an opening. George. Oh, the power on the intruder.
That is Paul George, the incredible vertical and the unbelievable creativity.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Now here's White. Johnson inside. Working on Ibaka. Outside White. The three. Doesn't go for him. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Outside, George passes to Mann. There's the drive. On the wing, Jackson. He's covered by Aminu. Jackson passes to Ibaka. And Pirtle sends it back. Over in the corner, White. Rebound by the Clippers. Here's Mann. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. He kicks to Jackson. Inside. And it's White with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 12. Johnson outside. Out left to the wing. Murray for three. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
And when Pearl sees one of his guys wide open, he whips it his way. He's all for doing what's best for the team.
Now here's Jackson. Floats one up. Rebounded by the Spurs. Pirtle's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Murray outside. Offline with his 3. And so George will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. Down by 15. Defended by Pirtle. Jackson against Aminu. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Spurs ball.
And now let's revisit that exceptional Mobile 1 block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
A different look now for San Antonio. Eubanks, he's checked in for Pirtle. Doug McDermott comes in for Keldon Johnson. And it's Bryn Forbes in for White. And the Clippers making a change here as well. Zubac is checked in for Serge Ibaka. Now here's Murray. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Here is Forbes. He's got 8, and it's Murray with the jam.
Absolutely the prettiest play in basketball, executed to perfection.
I don't think you'd get an argument there. Everybody loves the alley-oop. Jackson against Murray. Jackson dishes to George. The 3. It's good from long range. George has got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, the three-point shooting of Paul George is an important attribute. Because he can put it on the deck, he's got to balance it with that kind of look right there.
Here is Forbes. Murray right side. Pass to Eubanks. 5 on the clock. Over Jackson. True on the 14-footer.
You know, being that wide open sometimes leads to a miss, but that fadeaway was money.
Murray against Jackson. Drives to the hoop. It's blocked. It's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Vassell, he's checked in for Al-Farouq Aminu. The Clippers also making some changes. Nicholas Batum, he's checked in for Marcus Morris. Winslow comes in for George. And it's Eric Bledsoe in for Reggie Jackson. Bledsoe looking around. 5 to shoot. Zubac finds Winslow. Second chance shot. No good from Zubac. Spurs leading by 16. Here's Vassell. He has 7. Murray, no good. Here's Mann. A beautiful reverse layup.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
Murray against Bledsoe. Batum against Murray. Here's Vassell. Off target from three-point range.
And you can tell right there, the defense is totally fine with him shooting that. That's not his game.
And Batum kicks to Winslow. 1:22 left in the third. And it's blocked. Here's Vassell. Forbes the pass to Murray. Now here's McDermott from deep. That one doesn't go. Pass to Mann. Over McDermott. They get it back. It's good, and the San Antonio lead is cut down to just 12 points with the basket from Zubac.
Oh, it's easy to say. This guy wanted it more, creating the second chance opportunity and cashing in.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Now here's Winslow. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Zubac's in the post. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They are just killing him on the interior.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Johnson, he's checked in for the Clippers.
At the line for one.
What's up?
The free throw drops for Zubac. And Walker's got the ball here for the San Antonio Spurs. And the pass to Vassell. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Here's Walker. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Winslow dishes to Bledsoe. There's the triple. And no good on the last second attempt this time. DeJounte Murray has been leading the charge for San Antonio. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. Back right after this. And a moment ago, inside the huddle with Coach Tyronn Lue.
Hey, we okay. Just one basket at a time, all right? Keep playing. Keep getting shots. That's all right. They block a couple shots with the basket. Just keep going, all right? We all right. They're going to come back in one possession. Got to keep playing, all right?
Imploring his guys to stay positive, not to get down on themselves.
Kevin, he wants his guys to just slow down a bit out there. Good message from Coach Lue.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. The wingmen, White and McDermott. Pirtle is out there with Young. And it's Walker in at the 1 spot. That's the San Antonio 5. Now here's Walker. McDermott up top. Kicks it to White. Clock at 6. To the right side. And it's Walker penetrating. They shoot again. And scoring with the play inside is Young.
Well, listen, we know this about Thaddeus Young. He has very long arms. He's a nuisance on the glass. Big-time energy guy.
And the Clippers call time here.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with the matchups?
For the Clippers, Hartenstein comes in for Ivica Zubac. And Kawhi Leonard subbed in for Winslow. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Kevin, during the last break, I heard Tyronn Lue talking with his team. He was disappointed in the shot selection. He told them, stay patient, run the offense, make the extra pass. You don't have to make up the deficit all at once. See if they start shooting a little better. Kevin?
Thanks, David.
2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And that one misses. Good on the second free throw. And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. San Antonio leading by 10. Pass to McDermott. Great D that time from Batum.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Johnson down low. White covering. Here's Leonard. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's White. The kick out to Walker. Jacks up a three. And it's Walker again missing. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to Bledsoe. There's the three. Buries it from three-point range. Bledsoe's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. McDermott for three. And they get it back. A nice shot by Young.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Bledsoe outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot two at the free throw line.
Yeah, Bledsoe with the kind of strength and wingspan that can cause trouble inside. Draws the foul there.
At the line for the Clippers, Eric Bledsoe. At the line for two.
That free throw, no good.
One thing we never questioned was the talent of Eric Bledsoe. What you love about what he has done now, he's shooting the ball better. He's become a more efficient player.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Johnson's checked in for McDermott, and it's DeJounte Murray in for Walker. Luke Kennard, he's checked in for Los Angeles. That one misses.
They're not doing themselves any favors with their free throw shooting this half.
Knocks it loose. Johnson kicks to Murray. White against Leonard in the foul on Eric Bledsoe.
Eric Bledsoe.
That's his first foul. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Serge Ibaka, he's checked in for Hartenstein. Marcus Morris comes in for Nicholas Batum. George is checked in for Luke Kennard. And it's Jackson in for Eric Bledsoe.
Reggie Jackson.
Now here's Murray. White the pass to Pirtle. Young trying to break free. Pirtle's shot is off. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. Knocked loose. Pirtle with the steal. Now here's Murray. He dishes it to White. Johnson for three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. And here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Leonard. Pass to George. Let's go. Los Angeles with another miss. San Antonio leading by 9. And Murray now top of the key. No coverage that time. And that's 20 points for DeJounte Murray.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
San Antonio's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Johnson can't hit.
Boy, you can't buy a bucket. Shut out completely so far, and yet they're still ahead.
Shot from 12. And he overshot that one, missing. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Murray dishes to White. feeds it to Young. That one is good again. He shoots straight from the floor with the basket.
Simply crushing it right now. So much more accurate in the second half than he was in the first.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Young with the steal. Baca against Murray. The 10-footer. Goes back up. Young. Rebounded by Serge Ibaka. Ibaka's got his 16th rebound on the night. And it's Leonard missing. Spurs leading by 13. Ibaka against White. To the inside. And it's Young. That time on the assist by White. Young's got 12 points here in the second half. Leonard against Johnson. To halt the run. And it's Leonard missing. Spurs shooting in the fourth quarter down around 31%. Not playing with as much energy here lately. Kicks it out to Johnson. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Keldon Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, I guess when you're up this big, you can afford to get a little sloppy.
Clippers trail by 15. Now the pass to Ibaka. Back to Jackson. Passes it to Ibaka. Just 5 on the clock. Rebound by Murray. Spurs leading by 15. He kicks it to White. Johnson, a wide open look. The Spurs getting another chance here, and it's in there. Young's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Jackson. Left side, Leonard. 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And with those points, he puts an end to that 10-0 run by the Spurs.
Jackson against Murray. Kicks it to White. Misses the 3. Clippers trail by 15. George, that's a 2-pointer. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him.
Well, he had trouble making shots in the first period, but rounding into himself here in the second.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
And there was a slight panic in L.A. when Kawhi opted out of his deal. It quickly went away as Kawhi signed a new one with the Clippers. The Clippers can build knowing Kawhi is in it for the long haul. Always nice to know you have a star that you can win with.
Our New Balance player of the game, Reggie Jackson.
And to me, the best part of his game has been the work he's done inside. I mean, slashing, driving the lane, attacking the basket at every chance. When he's had an opening, he's taken it.
Now here's Murray. Pass to White, beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Leonard with the steal. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Johnson.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with. Incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. It also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
Shoot two.
And the first one at the line is good.
How about Kawhi Leonard? How many guys in the history of their career can say, I was an NBA Finals MVP at 22 and then an NBA Finals MVP at 27? Simply incredible.
Both free throws good from Kawhi Leonard. Spurs leading by 11. Murray, the pass to Young. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Johnson can't get it to go. Down low, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
Mr. Morris leaves no doubt.
And so it's Murray who brings the ball up for the San Antonio Spurs. 17 points was their biggest margin. 14 feet away. The shot, no good. Some solid defense there from Jackson. To the middle. San Antonio with the rebound. Pirtle's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Back to Young. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got assist number 5 here tonight.
After an ice-cold start to this game, he is pouring it on here in the second half.
Now, here is George. Outside Leonard. Outside George. Doesn't get it to drop for him. So the Spurs will take it the other way. Outside White. And rebounds again.
Collecting yet another board.
He's been everywhere. Just sensational.
Well, they're leading in large part because of the work he's put in this quarter. This is nicely done.
Second team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Thaddeus Young. One shot.
Clippers trail by 14. Leonard with the ball. Now guarded by Verta.
Well, we know this about Kawhi Leonard. He can score at all 3 levels, taking advantage of the mid-range game there.
Murray kicks to White. Johnson with it. Back to White. 6 on the shot clock. From deep. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. That one goes in.
Kawhi Leonard has built his game brick by brick. You want him to score on the interior? No problem.
Now Murray.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the 4th quarter. No good that time. Clippers trail by 10. Pass to George. Second chance effort. And he lays it up and in. George has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, Paul George putting the size and the length that he possesses to be an effective force on the glass. Nice.
Murray against Jackson. Shoots from 12. Murray, no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
San Antonio leading by 8. We've got 1:13 left in the game. Here's Young. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Outside Jackson. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
Now here's Murray. It's White on the wing. Back to Murray. To end the cold streak. Kicks it out to Johnson. George against White. The pass to Pirtle. Fader on the way. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
I think it's a big help when Pirtle can make the mid-range. It forces the defense to bring the bigs out of the post, and it really opens up things.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 8. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, what's your take?
A lot to talk over and improve on for next time.
Well, maybe it could wait until after the game because this one is over.
A three from Leonard. The rebound by Young. Murray against Jackson. Murray outside. And so it's San Antonio with the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Olney, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for tuning in. So long.